I was a senior in high school when one of the most incredible things happened to me. We were informed that one of the greatest gospel singers of our time, a man by the name of Robbie Robinson, was coming to our school to perform in a concert. Now, truth be told, I had no idea about anything gospel singing related. I still really don't, but the people who did, they told us this was going to be like a really big deal. Robbie was going to sell out the concert. It was going to make our school like a ton of money, which makes administrators very happy. And so this was important that we get it right. And Robbie had one request. I remember Robbie told us, or Robbie told our administration, that when he performs in schools, he really likes it to have the backup choir, or the choir, to be like students from the choir from the school. And so our school agreed, except for the fact that we didn't have a choir. And so our administration started putting together this sort of like hodgepodge, makeshift Bad News Bears version of a choir, and I got picked to be in it. And I learned early on that I was not a very good singer. In fact, several times during like the rehearsals, Robbie would stop like mid-song, look in the general kind of direction where I was standing with this look on his face as if he had smelled something really bad. And then the times when I lip sync and I just kind of like mouth the words or whatever, he would at the end of the song tell everybody that we sounded awesome. So not me at all, right? And so I remember the night of the concert, and it's awesome, right? 500 plus people are in the auditorium. You could tell like it was sold out. The energy was strong, and all of the students were like back in the green room, and we're like getting excited, like, oh my God, just a lot of people. It's going to be awesome, whatever. And then Robbie walks in with like the confidence and like the swagger of like an MMA fighter who knows he's going to like crush his opponent, right? And in this like deep bellowing voice, gentle but intense at the same time, he says, "Students, I need you to care tonight. Care about the song you are singing and care about the people you are singing that song to. You have an opportunity to impact hearts tonight, and it's not about the right notes, and it's not about the perfect words. It's about your energy. People connect to your energy, not your talent. So sing with energy and sing with care." And we did just that, right? We treated that crowd to the best, most like inspiring 2-hour concert of their lives. Everybody's up like on their feet. Robbie's got them standing and clapping and dancing, not well, but they were dancing. And at the very end of the concert, the final song, he sings "This Little Light of Mine." And now everybody's singing because everybody knows "This Little Light of Mine." And at the end of the song, unbeknownst to the choir, he starts pointing at individual students to come down stage and sing a solo. Now, of course, he picks the rock stars, right? Christy Dickinson, she comes down, nails it. Pat O'Brien comes down, nails it. A few other people nail it. And then he indicates to the crowd that he's got time for one final soloist. And to my shock and utter horror, Robbie Robinson makes eye contact with me. Oh, dear Lord, were my three words that went through my head, but you don't say no to Robbie Robinson. So I just started like walking towards him. Pretty sure I was just like levitating, right? But somewhere between Riser and Robbie, I made the choice that I was going to go big in this moment. And I treated that crowd to the loudest, most robust, most out of tune version of "This Little Light of Mine" that they had ever heard. And guess what? They loved it. I got this huge standing ovation. Well, technically they were already standing, but in my mind, I got a huge standing ovation. I had people coming up to me afterwards, telling me what a great job I did. And then Robbie pulls me aside himself. And in that same voice, he says, "You are not a very good singer." And I said, "I know." He said, "But you have the energy that can change lives." And I said, "I know." That small conversation, 15 seconds probably tops, that was a light bulb moment that I will never forget. It was as if there was this spark that got like ignited inside of me, and I knew for just like even the smallest amount of times, like things slowed down and it became really, really clear. I knew that I needed to be dedicating my life in some way, some shape, some form to, being on a stage, performing or inspiring or something like that. And 20 years later, that's exactly what I'm doing. And I believe that same spark that got, ignited in me that night, I believe that same spark lives in every single one of you. Listen to me right now. Hear me right now when I tell you this. You are here for a reason. And I don't know what that reason is, because honestly, it's different for everybody. Maybe for you, maybe you're the next inspiring musician, right? And you're magical on guitar and your lyrics melt hearts or whatever. Maybe you're the next great scientist who's dedicating their life to the next big cure. Maybe you're the next compassionate mother who, because of your courage and your grit, your resilience, you end the cycle of poverty that's been plaguing your family for generations. I don't know, but I do know this. I know that all of us have talents and all of us have passions. All of us. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. All of us are here for a reason. And I know when I say that, some of you look at me and go, you're an idiot, dude. You don't know what you're talking about. Thank you for the compliment, number one. Number two, I believe you're saying that not because you think I'm an idiot, although that's a very high possibility. I believe you're saying that because you believe that wherever you're at right now is where you will always be. Some of you have gotten punched in the mouth by life before, right? And it's hurt. And for no good reason, you've gone through things and have seen things and have heard things that no teenager, no human should ever have to go through. But if you think you're stuck, if you think that experience or your life up to this point is the definition of everything else that's going to happen in the future, you're wrong. I'm sorry, but if you've been told and you're convinced that this is it, that the cards that you've been dealt right now are the same cards you'll always have, you've been fed a bunch of lies. Here's the truth. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. It doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl. It doesn't matter if you're black or white or gay or straight or trans. It doesn't matter if you're Christian or Muslim or Buddhist or atheist or whatever else you are. None of that matters. All of you have an opportunity, and I would actually even say a responsibility, to make our world tomorrow better than it is today. And I believe it's that choice to believe that, to see the sparks that are around you every single day, and most importantly, to say yes to them, that will truly take your life in a different direction. You see, Robbie was that spark for me that day, but honestly, it was my choice to boldly say yes to that spark, to commit lots of different things in my life to moving forward on getting to the point where I'm at right now. I went through a bunch of stuff. I said yes to a bunch of things that I was what am I doing? But I did that because I knew this is where I wanted to go. And 20 years later, I can say that my message and my energy has connected with over 500,000 students, parents, and educators. Notice what I said, not my talent, my energy. People are connected to your energy, not your talent. And at the end of the day, we're just kind of waiting, right? Your friends, your family, your school, your community, we're waiting for you to see it, to believe that you're here for a reason, to say yes to the sparks that inspire your heart when your heart says this is important, to listen to that, to follow your passions so that you can make your mark on this world. I hope you have an awesome day. Take care. Peace out.